there is this great NieR Automata PC mod that basically
Fixes
makes the
the
game
game.
playable.
Whew. So wait.
Which
Sorry.
is the whole thing.
You actually jumped into NieR Automata recently on the PC,
Yes.
right, Ryan?
Yeah. Yes,
So
I did.
that patch is kind of badass.
I mean, it's ridiculous how much a fan-made patch makes that game playable, because it is really, really bad without it.
Yeah, it is.
So explain this patch to me. Well, what's it do?
Wait.
It
So
basically
wait. Well,
fixes-
I can speak in terms that Coop will understand. This is the guy that made the Dark Souls patch for Dark Souls.
DS
1.
Fix?
Yeah, he's the DS Fix
yeah.
guy, and he's now the NieR Automata patch guy. But it fixes.
Yeah, so it basically fixes a problem with the graphics, the
I
way
can
that
play
the
in full
game
screen.
communicates with the driver.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you had
during
that issue.
for me, the biggest problem was during like cinematic sequences. The game would just start like stuttering really, really bad, and then there was certain points in the game where it would be bad too. And so you install this patch, and magically it all gets fixed, and it all goes away. And for whatever reason, the devs have not embraced this patch and actually fixed the problem.
They
So
also-
it is still
wait.
needed.
They also released the first DLC for the game without patching it.
Yeah, that's insane.
Oh my gosh.
That's insane. The problem still
That's weird.
exists. So the reason I bring this all up is because as part of this mod, the developer includes a piracy check. So he basically sees if you have a legitimate copy of the game or not. And in his little like screen thing, there's like a console kind of dialogue that talks about like what it's doing when it first loads up and things it's fixing. And one of the things it does is this a legitimate game? And if it's not, you get to accept the license of the mod every single time that you fire up the game. Because his rationale is, well, you don't respect the game licenses, so I'm not going to expect your click to accept my license and make you do it every single time. So
Nice.
I think this is hilarious. And
I
I
do
think
too.
that
That's awesome.
he's well within his rights to do this. But apparently some people on Reddit were very, very not happy that he's doing this. And
Call them
it's
Green Man
interesting
Gamers.
because, I mean, the interesting thing is, well, you say that, but I actually got this game from Green Man Gaming, so there you go. Yeah, Coop got me into that, so you can blame Coop, but that is where I picked it up. But the thing is, like, it's a patch that this guy made for free to give to the community. Like,
and they're upset.
you know,
Yeah.
he can do whatever he wants with it. Like, and you don't have to use it. You can play the broken version of the game if that's what's, you know, if your integrity as a pirater is just that compromised by this patch. Like,
I love
you're
that
welcome
phrase.
to play the bad version.
Integrity of a pirater. I was going to make a comment that basically they're breaking the fourth wall of piracy here. Like,
I just like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to do a old man on his lawn shouting at kids thing, but like, I just remember back in the day, like, you know, I've pirated some games in my time that I'm
I've beat
not
some
terribly proud
Blockbuster
of.
rentals in my day.
But like, you knew back then that like anything that you got in a shady way on the internet was gonna have some issues.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
maybe it's not the thing that you really thought it was, and it's just a virus, and so then your computer is screwed.
It's going to steal all of my MP3s
maybe-
and all my porn. I just accept that.
Or
when
maybe it's a
I played
you know,
Deus
a
Ex,
pre-Gold
finally.
Master version of the game, and it's not actually finished, and it's garbage. Like we just kind of knew like this stuff isn't great, and like, man, the audacity to be like, no, you are going to fix my pirated version of this game, and you are not going to make me feel any guilt about it. Like, that's crazy to me. But
I want to start that.
Yeah.
After we finish Ryan's current ongoing series, we will revisit Old Gamer Yells at the Cloud. I like that, Aaron. Yeah, that crap. Yeah, I'm glad that we're all laughing at it. I'm glad that we can. Yeah, that's our common reaction to like entitled pirates is just an amazing concept to me. So.
it truly is.
I will be curious if they ever embrace his patch, though, because Konami
Yeah.
never did.
Yeah,
Well, you know what's
Was it
funny?
Konami? No, Bandai Namco is Dark Souls.
you mean
It's funny to me that I feel like this is part of his move to get a job. Like,
But somebody's gotta give him some
like
money.
he's put that in there, and he's said, like, I'm doing this to show you that, like, I support you guys, and I'm trying to make sure that people aren't pirating your game, or at least that they know they're pirating your game.
So he's basically a community hero for DS Fix. Like, that is just one of the epitomes of recent patches that made Dark Souls playable on PC, and then the streaming community blew up from there. But so he's gone from community hero to now being a target for, like, not supporting his free shit enough. It's just I don't know. That tale is amazing to me.